You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
If you're passionate for what you love and you're serious about it, when you see our cameras at the show, then we want to talk about it. Fair weather fans need not apply. We seek nerds that are true.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Angrygeeks Show. I am Lewis Perry. With me always, the legendary one, Jeremy Courtney. What the hell are you doing?
I'm excited for 2018 here.
First show.
Here up in the Arctic North.
It's cold outside.
Cold, baby.
It's
Baby,
cold.
I don't care if it's the rape song, because I'd rather be raped than be outside right now, because, baby, it is freaking cold outside. At least I'd be warm.
Oh.
Like, my God, like, for real, I had to come here, and I went out into the fridge, and dude, my knuckles are still blue, and I've been inside for.
Well, you said it. It's cold in the Geek Lair. It's not cold.
No, compared to you know what the loser Lair is like. The loser Lair is a steaming 75 degrees right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I had my Trinity sweatshirt. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. I had to take that off because it was hot. Now I got my.
Well,
this is the thermal, and I got my Black Canary T-shirt on.
I got a beautiful shirt on underneath this, but I didn't dress in layers today, stupidly. From now on, I will dress in layers.
What's the shirt that you have on?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Let me see it.
It's beautiful.
Come on, let me see it.
Oh, I don't know if they're ready for it.
Let me see it.
Okay. The hair's gonna be a mess, by the way. The winter time, I wear a winter hat almost all the time.
I want to see this shirt. What is it? It's not the Jar Jar shirt I bought you for
Oh,
Christmas.
no.
Ah!
Not the Jar Jar.
Let me... It's Jeremy Courtney as the Incredible Hulk.
My favorite part is I look like...
No, that's from our business card.
Yeah. I look like The Rock, though, from...
Yes, you do.
I looked at it, I was like, wow, I got a bit of an afro going on.
We're gonna have to get a screenshot of this and post it. That is hilarious.
Yeah, the resolution on the picture, Sarah did an amazing job, but the resolution, we gotta tweak that a little bit.
He took our picture from our business card and the Hulk smash. That's good. Wow.
I'm gonna get me some...
Wow, speaking of Hulk, the new TV spot for Infinity Wars is on television already. Did you see it?
No.
I got a notification. I didn't see it yet, but...
Is it good?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh,
but my thing is...
Hold on. We could do... Pause.
My thing is... No, wait a minute. Don't even. But my thing is...
Don't even.
Why
Don't
are
keep
they...
it.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
What is Disney and Marvel's problem?
With
what?
Why
are they pushing Infinity War and not Black Panther? Black Panther comes out next month.
I agree. I don't even think... Well, I don't watch normal cable anymore, so that's a little bit difficult to say I don't see commercials, because I don't see commercials, but I purposely avoid commercials. But yeah, I have not heard of a new trailer for
Not
Black
at all.
Panther. Like, there's the one that I know of. There may be other little teaser trailers or something like that, but nothing... They usually do at least 3 big trailers for a movie, right? Actually, I was kind of surprised with how they did for Star Wars, too, because Star Wars, we didn't really get a lot of trailers or anything.
Until the push.
Yeah, until, maybe middle of November. And then, but I think with Star Wars, they also have Duracell and Campbell Soup
and Hyundai and
whatever else.
What does a car have to do with Star Wars?
Star Wars doesn't have to push a trailer anymore because they have a million commercials. Hey, I don't care what you say. Some of those commercials get me in the feels really hard. There's 2 of them. One of them is where this kid goes to save his sister. I think that's a Duracell commercial where he goes to save his sister from the Empire, and his mom and dad's like, "You're our only hope," and he's like, and he goes out there, and then the sister's got the lightsaber, and oh, it was dope. And then there's the other one where the new neighbor moves in. Once again, 2 little kids, 1 little boy, little girl. He brings her over some present dressed as I don't know what, but then she comes over dressed as like Boba Fett or something like that and brings a present. That got me right in the feels.
Well, no, I got the same thing when, like, back in September when school was coming back in and Walmart did the whole, push for back to school supplies, and they had Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, the kids getting all their gear on, and that got me, guys. That was awesome.
You're weird.
No, I'm weird. I'm weird.
I'm talking about feels, and you're like, oh look, there's Batman, Superman.
No, it was cool. The kid, the one kid, the Superman, and everything.
What did he do? What did he do that got your feels going? See, these little kids were having
music.
They played music. I'm talking about real world things.
It is real world.
Like, look, there was the cartoon on, and I got the
Speaking
feels.
of cartoons,
yes,
season one of Justice League Action is still going on. There's like 72 episodes of this cartoon.
I've not watched one.
Dude, you got to for me, Saturday mornings before we film the show, what happens is Rose and I wake up. I go shower.
He
she
relives his childhood.
I do, because
Rose
Rose will make me breakfast, and then I'll go downstairs, and I get to watch my cartoon. And I sit down, Justice League Action, into the remote, and it comes up. Today I watched. It kind of made me a little upset because they made Hal Jordan into an idiot on today's episode, because he takes the power ring off and loses it in an intergalactic restroom. But Lobo was in it, and it was really, really cool. I mean, I really wish that Macho Man was alive to do the voice of Lobo. Because
really?
Yes, because
no
the
way.
guy. Yeah, no, seriously.
That would really corn it up.
No, because the guy who does the voice of Lobo is trying to be like Macho Man, brother. He does that voice, and it's like, Macho Man would have been perfect voice for Lobo. Then the other one I watched was with Mitsoplik, and he was going up against Captain Marvel, not Shazam, and Uncle Dudley was in it, and Mitsoplik came up Uncle Dudley powers. It was good. And then the third one was I watched their Christmas episode where Green Arrow was putting on a Christmas party and always wanted to invite Batman, but as we all know, Batman never goes to any Christmas functions because of his past. But Plastic Man, in the beginning of it, the villain was Solomon Grundy. Arrow and Plastic Man, they subdue Solomon Grundy, stop it, and they Arrow shoots him up, and they have this butt shot of Grundy, and Arrow shoots him up with all these tranquilizer arrows, and Grundy's like all drugged out. And
hold on, pause. Do you hear that he's calling him Arrow? Not Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
Arrow. All of a sudden, what's the actor's name?
Stephen Amell.
All of a sudden, Stephen Amell came in.
So Green Arrow shoots him up with all these tranquilizer arrows, and he starts telling Plastic Man. We all know Plastic Man is kind of stupid. He tells him, "Bring him to Star Labs. Come
stupid,
to the party."
He's chill.
Well, it's funny. He goes,
Go.
he goes, and don't forget the ice for the Christmas party. He goes, "What Christmas party? What ice? My party tonight." So to the whole thing, he's trying to get Batman there, but Plastic Man brings Solomon Grundy to the Christmas party with all the Justice League members because he said that Star Labs was putting on this huge party and he didn't want to interrupt them, so they have drugged out Solomon Grundy at this party. It was a good episode, man. The Justice League Action.
Now you don't have to watch it.
No, you don't have to if you haven't already watched it. It's very tongue-in-cheek.
Lou just covered the whole thing. Tongue-in-cheek. I don't think there was a bit of tongue-in-cheek in there.
No, you gotta watch the episode.
Hey, speaking of cartoons, guess who got the 30th anniversary?
You did. I know.
did. Oh no, 10th anniversary, 30 DVDs.
Well, you know what? I have all 30 DVDs, but they're all.
I know. You gotta put it all together as a set.
I do.
And that actually cost more. Yours cost more than mine.
No, because some of the DVDs I bought on when they were going on sale. Down
the dollar discounts, the Happy Dollar discounts.
No, down at
the Wally.
At the Walmart or S-Mart.
The Wally.
Yeah, I got
Shop Smart. S-Mart.
S-Mart. Speaking of classic television, you know what I watched last night?
Banana Tales.
I watched Fire and Ice.
Didn't we just talk about Frank Frazetta the other day?
We did, and
and he's like, who's Frank Frazetta? I'm like, Fire and Ice. He's like, oh yeah.
Well, this completely blew me away last night when I was watching
actually,
it. You know who
Chris
wrote
Campana
that?
brought it up to me.
Yeah.
Probably 3 months ago when he was doing a drawing of the lead person in that.
The supporting character, the guy with the wolf's head.
Yeah.
I didn't watch all the way through because I fell asleep. I started watching at midnight. No, he's not.
Wow, it's been a long time since I watched that.
Well, I'm gonna lose my Greek.
That's like the early 80s.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my geek cred right here. 82. 82.
So Empire Strikes Back time.
82. I'm gonna lose my geek cred. You know who wrote that?
Empire Strikes Back.
Let me see if I'm not gonna be the only one. Do you know who wrote
Fire and Ice? I'm gonna say Chuck Dixon.
No. Jerry Conway, and one other person who has got top billing over Jerry Conway. Roy Thomas.
Oh.
I was like, wow, I completely forgot about that.
Roy Thomas.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, wow. And
I know that guy.
Yeah, and we know that guy. Yes, we both know that guy.
Huh.
I completely forgot all about that.
Huh.
Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Huh.
Welcome back, Jeremy. 2018. We got a lot of stuff planned. We got big news. Hopefully by the middle of spring, we're going to have a huge announcement for the Angrygeeks. Huge things happening on our home, the Earplug Podcast Network. But one thing we can announce right now, Jeremy, what's new for the Angry Geek Show 2018?
This.
Hey everyone, it's me, Jamie Dolan. You might know me better as that Wonder Woman with my giant sleeping puppy Nero. And I am here in mortal form today to announce that I will be the official cosplay correspondent for the Angry Geek Show. This means I'll be here every week featuring a different cosplayer and talking about what makes them awesome. So this week's cosplayer is somebody I really admire. I think last year he did 36 new cosplays alone. He did a Piccolo, he did Wolverine, he did a Cloud Strife, and made this incredible Buster sword that was like a mile tall. He did Spider-Man. I mean, like, the list could seriously go on forever. And that's pretty huge considering he, like, makes or modifies himself every cosplay he does. This person also really tries to bring the community together. He does a lot of group photo shoots. He takes selfies with everyone. He loves taking photos of other cosplayers. He's just overall really fun and positive person to be around. He really creates an amazing atmosphere. So it is Marcos Vilgrain, Everyone's Hero Cosplay, and you can find him on Facebook at Everyone's Hero with just the number 1. He's also on Instagram at Everyone's Hero Cosplay, and I believe he's a Patreon as well, and that's Everyone's Hero spelled out all in one word. But I definitely suggest checking out his pages. You know, you're totally missing out if you don't. And if you see me at a convention, take a selfie with him, and he will definitely celebrate that selfie. He's super cool, like I said. So that is all I have for today. I will definitely see you next week. I hope everyone stays warm and has a very safe and very happy 2018. Happy New Year!
There you have it, our first cosplayer of the week, and we got that Wonder Woman, Jamie Dolan, now working for us. Now we have credentials.
You know how the contracts, how long I had to work on those contracts for? Like, my God, I had to put in such... Oh, this woman wanted nothing but pink M&Ms. Do you know where you get pink M&Ms from?
All I did is call up and say, Jamie, hey, you want to work with me and Jeremy and be our cosplay correspondent? She said, yeah, sure.
I'm going to go cancel that order for pink M&Ms.
Wow, yeah.
Hey, look, Jamie's joining us now.
Will you put my toys down? Stop it.
Does
Not that
Jamie
Jamie's
know
my
it?
toy.
Yeah.
No,
Because
you
that
picked up
was
my
weird.
big fig Wonder Woman right there.
Your big
My big fig Wonder Woman. Dude,
Big
what do you
fig.
think? Now,
Alright, yeah.
new
Alright,
stuff to the
talk
Geek
about,
Lair.
Yes, new stuff to the Geek Lair, yes.
Soon on the website. You know, Jamie has her own page on the website. Go here, check it out. Check out her videos on the website. Check out the Cosplayer of the Week on the website. Just go to the angrygeekshow.com and look for
That's Angry
Geek Show.
Geek Show. Not two geeks, just one show.
.com. Click on that one. Cosplay with that Wonder Woman. I know. That Wonder. Click on the tab that says Cosplay with that Wonder Woman, and you can find everything from Jamie Dolan. And now it's something else that we're going to be adding to the website. Inside the Geek Lair. Every week we're going to take some of my stuff. Post it on there. And then we're going to go to your stuff inside Jeremy's closet. And some of Jeremy's collectibles will be up there too.
I got some cool stuff, but like nobody ever sees it.
I know, that's why we got to start putting that inside Jeremy's closet.
I love emptying out the closet every now and again to rearrange stuff. To be like, oh my god, I can't, like there's this, the G.I. Joe, I got these two, one's the villains, one's the good guys. They're like these anniversary packs. I think they were like the 25th anniversary. They're like, they have buttons, yo Joe! Oh, that reminds me too, I rewatched finally the G.I. Joe
we talked about that
movie. I have to find the guy who played Cobra Commander. Is he dead? Is he alive?
I don't know. I mean,
because I have to give the song at the beginning of that movie, mind you, one of the worst movie songs ever.
Nothing. I mean,
but it goes back into the G.I. Joe normal song, which is cool. But then it goes,
yeah.
and like he does all the singing for that part. I'm just like, how like goofy did you feel doing that? Like just.
Well, that's something
real.
that's something for our Comic-Con promoter friends. Get us some voice actors from G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I would love.
That would be awesome.
Oh, dude, Don Johnson played Falcon in
Falcon,
that.
yeah.
Like
Sergeant Slaughter himself.
Yes,
yeah.
I love that. Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Like that was and
Burgess Meredith.
Rocky. Yeah. I'm just
the Penguin himself.
Like sitting there listening to him talk, I'm just like, how did I not catch that as a kid?
Yeah, I had to tell you. I told you that's Mickey from Rocky. Well, I mean, I got some cool stuff and new stuff.
And I had all those figures too.
Really?
Because you got the cool Cobra La 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 pack that had Globulus, the what do they call him? The Enforcer, something Enforcer, and then the female villain there. And like, yeah, they were cool. It was a 3-pack of them.
Well, I mean, I got some cool stuff, and that's why I'm rocking the Black Canary T-shirt. Look at that right there, the Black Canary.
Oh yes.
Black Label Barbie. I scored that for. That is an expensive piece, but I scored it for like maybe 75% off of what it's going for, and it came right here in Massachusetts.
Why don't you tell where?
Because I got it on eBay.
Oh.
It was like listed different, so I was able to go in. And of course, I got the mirror Barbie.
So, Mr. Whoever you
is a girl.
Sir, Miss, Lady thing. He ripped you off.
No, I did. I bid on it, and I won. I didn't rip nobody off.
He took advantage of your faulty listing.
No, like you don't do.
Oh, I do it all the time. I just don't go on here and say, ha ha ha.
Well, that's not the only thing. I mean, yeah. So.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
A lot of things.
But that's what you got to do when you're a collector.
No, absolutely.
I mean, you go to yard
I have not
sales.
paid retail. Well, probably twice or 3 times a year.
Well, let's talk
I'll
about
pay
one of
retail.
your things in your closet that I want. Batgirl Barbie on the motorcycle.
Oh, my back. Yeah.
How much did you pay for that?
$20.
How much did you pay for your carded, not punched Boba Fett?
$50. And that was stretching it from my wallet, but like I wanted it. And mind you, I told the person how much that was worth. I don't think they believed me.
But you went back and she was mad at you, correct?
Well, yeah, I went back a few months afterwards, and yes, after I had told her what all her figures were worth, and her sitting there going, and I was like, well, I got $50 to have Boba Fett, please. And she was like, and I was like, look, he goes for about $1,500, but I got $50 right here. And she was like, okay. And it's like I should have given her $150 for that whole box.
You should have.
There was there was such good figures and vehicles, and I went back months later. I was like, "Hi, Evan. Do you have any more Star Wars toys?" You're like, "No, God, yeah, you live here."
Well,
I was like, "Well, I told you. I told you."
Well, see, I mean, I got stuff in the I got all my Thundercat stuff that I want to find place in the Lair, but the Lair is getting kind of crowded.
Well, you should take some of this boxed up stuff and put it away and bring out some of the old vintage stuff so we can play with it.
And I got my old. I got the
Sick of staring at all these boxes.
What boxes?
All the boxes.
Oh, my.
Box.
Well, all the DC Universe
Like,
figures.
see, at least Aquaman here, we can take him and we can go.
Put Aquaman down.
Aquaman dusty.
I know he's dusty.
Alright. Anyways, hey.
What's up?
Shall we get into comics?
Yes, let's talk about comics.
I haven't been posting much on Instagram because I've not been feeling myself lately. I've been under the weather, and so I've just been reading my comics instead of posting my goofy pictures with them. But Metal caught my eye, issue 4. Amazing stuff going on. I haven't finished reading it yet. I'm in the middle of it.
Did you, speaking of comics...
Batman 37
speaking
really
of comics...
too, although I think it's corny, and I'm...
Well, see, now you're going to think what I'm saying is corny, but I got to talk... Hawkman Found. It's part of Metal. Did you read that?
Yes, that's what's going on in at Metal.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that? I mean...
He's Thangorian.
Thank God.
Thangorian. But, like, it's a secret... supposedly been hidden on the Earth here for 40,000 years or something to that. Or, hold on. I might be thinking of the G.I. Joe movie with Cobra La. It's been hidden here on Earth, and it's run by...
Cobra Commander.
At this point.
Oculus, Dr. Mindbag.
But yeah, they have some kind of cannon that they're saying should be able to stop I'm giving spoilers away.
Yeah, don't
give
spoilers.
But a lot of cool stuff. Like Metal 4 deals with, you've got like 5 storylines going on in it with Batman and Superman over in the Dark Universe. You've got Wonder Woman with that chick, I forget her name. But anyways, her and they're over messing around trying to get some crystal, and then you got Aquaman and somebody else down in the trying to get
did you notice
more
the look of
into metal.
Did you notice the look of Aquaman? They're changing him to be more like Momoa.
No.
Well, I mean,
I should check that out. I barely ever pay attention to Aquaman.
Well, Peter David back in the 90s, he made Aquaman with the long hair.
Yeah, the blonde, and he had the hook hand.
He had the hook hand. But they are bringing that look kind of back for Aquaman.
Yeah.
Long hair, beard. I'm digging it. And I cannot wait to read the mirror.
It makes more sense. I'm sorry. Like, blonde hair, blue-eyed Aquaman. The guy lives in the ocean. You know how much sun that dude probably gets? Like, even if he is a white dude, he should be like...
Yeah, it doesn't... But still, when you're out in the sun, your hair does turn...
Oh, no, I know that. That's fine. Like, that... but the whiteness of Aquaman... Like, he should have a tan. Least.
By all means. Well, see...
Like, a nice dark tan.
DC did try to explain it. Well, he lives in Happy Harbor, Maine. He lives in Maine. Why?
Yeah, why? Like, that's cold.
Well, that's where his dad was. That's why. But, I mean... If I was Aquaman, I would be in Hawaii or
Australia, somewhere warm.
Somewhere warm for sure.
Like cold. Like, can Aquaman feel the cold water? Like, I know they all have superpowers, but do they actually? Like, does it make them uncomfortable? Like, you know, you're down there in cold water. Are you like, or is it more like fish, where like they're just like, hey, it's cold, whatever.
I would think it's just like fish. It's cold, whatever. Because think about it, in the Justice League movie. Everyone is all bundled up, Bruce Wayne's got the big parka on. He just like takes off his Bane coat. The coat he was wearing looks just like Bane. And he took off the sweater, and he just walks into the water like, I'm cool. And every woman at that one scene, every woman in the movie theater just went, you know.
It was like being in Twilight all over again. I I went to Twilight with Sarah, and that werewolf took off his shirt in the whole. Oh, and
Exactly.
dude, for real, like it was loud for Twilight, and I'm just like, are you people? Come on, Momo. I did a little.
The third time I seen Justice League, I went with our good friend Ron Leary and his family, and
I've only watched 12 times.
I know. I'm making my way up there. And even Jessica, she did that too. She was sitting way down in the corner too, and I heard her. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, you.
Yeah, what's
Get
up?
off my cloud. I don't know. Nothing really.
Yeah, I got some new pops in the Geek Lair, Swamp Thing, Superman from Batman.
Yeah, you're
Superman.
pushing that on me. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. No more pops.
I gotta get.
I'm gonna.
It's funny now. I'm like, now I gotta get Black Manta.
What's
to go with
that guy's name from the Beatles? He told no more autographs. Well, I'm doing that, but no more pops. Peace and love. Peace and love. I'm asking all fans to stop sending any pops to my address. No pops will be accepted after this date. I'm sick of pops. They're too big and bulky. Like, I'm sorry.
Speaking of
I have
Aquaman,
a small. It's a big closet actually, but like it's running out of room, and I need. That's
did you know? Speaking of pops, did you know that the DC Universe or DC Comics? I think it's the DC Comics because there's different labels on every pop, as you know. They're more than my Rocky Pop.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, not the Stephen Amell, not the Arrow Pop. Green Arrow is worth more than my Rocky Pop.
Why?
I don't know. We got to get a pop expert in here, probably.
We know we don't. Look, we can call up any loser you want and call him a pop expert.
Cody!
Yeah, for real. Or any person that comes into the shop on Mondays, I'll just be like, hey, staring at pops, huh? There's a million of them. A million. I don't even get it. Like, it really is. People call them the Beanie Babies, and I disagree on this fact because Beanie Babies didn't cover all genres. I didn't want to be Beanie Baby as a kid. Like, I was like, yeah. My sister did. My mom, she was into that crap. Me, my brother, no, why? Like, pops, there's one for you. There's one for me. There's one for
Well,
my
there's
wife.
more than one for me. I mean,
There's some for the kids down. Like, there's one, at least, it touches every freaking genre. And, like, stuff that I'm like, what? Like, there's one for the Revenge of the Nerds. I'm like, are people
we're
really
going to take a break. And that's all we got for this week's episode of the Angry Geek Show. Thank you for tuning into the Earplug Podcast Network. And make sure if you want to see us at a Comic-Con, tell your con promoter you want the Angry Geek Show live during the panel there. You'll see myself and Jeremy Courtney and that Wonder Woman, Jamie Dolan, live in it.
This has been an Earplug Podcast presentation. Found on earplugpodcast.com, iTunes, SoundCloud, and wherever your favorite podcasts are found.